Lab Addicts Music
You know what
Group.
time it is? This is Conversations with Maas. Subscribe now. Lock in. Let's go. Real street, man, we watching Maas. Real street, man, we call on Maas. Real street, man, we watching Maas. Real street, man, we call on Maas.
Lab Addicts Music Group.
This is Conversations with Maas.
Lab Addicts Music
You know what
Group.
time it is? This is Conversations with Maas. Subscribe now. Lock in. Let's go. Real street, man, we watching Maas. Real street, man, we call on Maas. Real street, man, we watching Maas. Real street, man, we call on Maas.
Lab Addicts Music Group.
This is Conversations with Maas.
Lab Addicts Music
You know what
Group.
time it is? This is Conversations with Maas. Subscribe now. Lock in. Let's go. Real street, man, we watching Maas. Real street, man, we call on Maas. Real street, man, we watching Maas. Real street, man, we call on Maas.
Lab Addicts Music Group.
This is Conversations with Maas.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good with everybody? I know today is my day. It's my day. It's like BK. I can have it my way. Today is your boy's birthday, born day. Yeah, you're not birthed, you're born. I don't know why I keep on. But yeah. It's my 53rd rotation around the sun, even though I identify as a 21-year-old. You know, everybody can identify what they want to. So I identify as a 21-year-old, hence the title of the show. But I hope everybody had a good weekend. Caramel Sweets, thank you for the birthday wishes, boo boo. I had a great day. I know that this show's probably not going to be too long. A couple of my homeboys, they're coming through. Going to have some drinks. They won't take me out for my birthday. You know me, it's my day, but it's just another day. But before we go any further, we got to give thanks to the Most High for allowing me, us, to see another day. Because without that blessing, wouldn't be here talking. But yeah, usually I'm out of the country on my born day, but the way things worked out this year, it was best to stay stateside, stay stateside, and keep my coins in my pocket. But it's been a lovely 365 on YouTube. It's year three doing YouTube. It's a long time, but time flies when you're having fun. And as you all see, I broke the cape out. It's the last time. I wore it last year to the Kentucky Derby for the first time. Then I wore it, I put it up and I wore it on New Year's. And was 30 degrees here in Cincinnati earlier today. So I said, why not? Why not just be spoken today? Today I be spoken. So I wore my British morning suit. That's handmade. And I said, let's bust the cape out and just be regal. Hung out, went to the art museum today. They had a black art exhibit, so I went and, hung out, dressed nice, went to the art museum and took some pictures. Had a good time at the museum. That's stuff that, I'm a cornball like that. I like going to art museums. I like museums. It's what I like doing. I'll be stroking. Okay, what up, YWG? Shouts out to everybody watching, most definitely on YouTube, on Rumble, on Instagram, on X, and I can't say Facebook because I cut my Facebook page off. I cut my Facebook page off yesterday. I didn't want no. I just didn't want to deal with the fake love this year. I wanted the real love. Because, people speak and, But I cut Facebook off and I spoke to everybody that really meant something to me. They got in contact with me. Whether it was, other social medias or, phone call, text messages. Made a brother feel good today. Made a brother feel good. Made a brother feel good. So I have, my day has been great. I have no complaints. My homeboy Gino, he got the voodoo on the deck. What's going on, man? Man, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Yeah, man, I cut the Facebook page off because I didn't want no fake love today. I wanted real love. And I got that real love today. But yeah, the YouTube numbers are going up. And that's thanks to you all. You ready to cut your Facebook page off? I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't know how long I'm gonna leave it off, but yeah, it was just I didn't want the fake love today for my born day. So yeah. My brother called, my sister reached out to me. My mother called me I talked to my mother last night at like 11:45. Then one of my homegirls called me about 11:15 and we talked for about 40 minutes. Because at 12, on my birthday, at 12 o'clock, I always get down on my knees and thank the Most High for allowing me to make it to another year. So I had to cut that phone call because at 12 o'clock, I get down on my knees and give my respects to the Most High. So that was the first thing I did. And then, the festivities began last night. I think I passed out, went to sleep with a glass in my hand, probably about 6 o'clock this morning. Then I probably woke up about 11:45, got up, stretched, chilled, got dressed, went to the museum, and had a good time. But I thank everybody for coming through. I really appreciate y'all. And there were people coming up to me at the art museum saying I look really nice. And this one man wanted my cape. I was like, I can't do that. Because like the lady who made this for me, she would be upset if I gave this away. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. if you don't say nothing to me just on my birthday, then yeah, I'll be back on Facebook about a week. And what prompted this is I made a post about an achievement that I did in my life that was really important to me. I put a post about I had won my first government contract. And me, you got lots of friends and stuff on Facebook. And, you think your friends are going to reach out to you and, congratulate you. And I think that post about me talking about my achievement, how hard people really don't know how hard it is to win a government contract. You're going up against thousands of bids of different companies across the country. And to be able to win a government contract, I was proud of myself. I never really talked about it during the process. None of that stuff. But I won. The first big win for my company. And I posted about it to the groups of people that I consider my friends, people on Facebook. And about four people out of about 3,000 people that I have on my Facebook friends list spoke on my achievement. Now, not that I was posting it to get likes, because I don't really care about the likes. But you would think that the people you consider associates, friends, would be the first people to. But I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. I should have known. Because I do have people on my friends books, from my Facebook list, that are subbed to my page on YouTube. But for the most part, no. The people that you know, sometimes it makes you feel like the people that you know don't want to see you make it. Feels like that a lot. Because me, I big up my people's achievements. As you should. But when you don't get the same love in return, it can bother you. So being that only 4 or 5 people congratulated me about the biggest win in my business life, I was like, you know what? Let's cut this off for a little bit, especially as it got closer to my birthday, my born day. So let me cut this off. I don't want this fake love. I didn't need this fake love. I really didn't plan no show tonight, because I just wanted to celebrate with y'all making it to another year. But y'all know we're going to talk about this. Terrence Howard came out a couple of days, and I don't have to say alleged because it came out of Terrence Howard's mouth. Terrence Howard said that Puffy tried to seduce him and fuck him. Verbatim. Puffy tried to he said Puffy was acting weird, and he went to give him some acting lessons, and said he showed up at wherever Puff Daddy had him show up to, and said he came in and was like, Puff, what you want to work on? Said Puffy just sat across the room and stared at him. Just stared at him. Probably had his hand on his balls or something. Just stared at him. He didn't really say what became of that, but he said, he left, and said Puffy reached out to him again and was like, I want to hear your album. So he went to Puffy's residence or wherever Puffy asked him to come to again. And same thing occurred. Puffy, what music you want to work on? What you want to listen to? Puffy just sat across from him, just looking at him. So he's like, okay, maybe this dude's just weird. Maybe he just, just wants to be around. So he said Puffy reached out to his assistant a third time and said that he wanted to kick it, hang out that weekend or something. And Terrence Howard said to his assistant, he said, why does Puffy, what does he want to, why does Puffy want me to come around? He just, every time I go over there, he just sits across the room and just looks at me. And Terrence Howard said that his assistant said, I think Puffy wants to fuck you. Excuse my language. Yeah, I think Puffy wants to fuck you. Now, he said if Puff Daddy have approached him like that, he said it would have been a problem. Because he doesn't roll like that. So he said after his assistant told him that, yeah, he thought Puffy wanted to take his cookies, he said he ceased communication with Puff Daddy after that. So that was the end of the story. But then he went on to talk about how men in Hollywood, like, once they give up their manhood to get these achievements or whatever achievements that they're looking to have bestowed upon them, once they give up their manhood, so they have, mental trauma. They go through things. And him and the guy from the Young Turks, if you've ever watched YouTube, the Young Turks YouTube channel, this is the guy that was interviewing Terrence Howard, and he said, you mean like Justin Bieber? And Terrence Howard said, exactly like Justin Bieber. I don't know how you all feel hearing that, but I know how I felt when I heard Terrence Howard say that. I don't think anyone can really. And then he went, before I say what I was going to say, and then he went further on about how a man can look at another man as if he's a woman. And I understood what Terrence Howard was saying. Because I've been places. And I don't know about y'all, but I can feel when someone is looking at me. I can feel it. Uncanny. And whenever I get that feeling out, my conscience will take me exactly to the person that is looking at me. No matter where they are in the crowd, I can feel someone staring at me. And my eyes will subconsciously take me exactly to the person that is looking at me. I've always been able, I don't know. I don't know where this intuition that I have or whatever, but I've always been able to feel someone staring at me. And subconsciously, my brain will take me exactly to the person that is staring at me. And there have been occasions where it was a woman that was staring. And those are gazes that you meet those gazes and you lock eyes. And then there have been other occasions where you look and it's a man on the other end of that energy. And then it's like, and I've put my hand to there's certain little like, no, I don't do this. It's not the way that I go. We're not on the same team. You have to nip it in the bud from the very beginning. Because those individuals are very I'm thinking of the word persistent. Persistent. So I understood what Terrence Howard was saying about what he would do if another man approached him talking that Puff Daddy talk. It's weird out here. Hey, Chantel, Gino, Caramel Sweets, Eccentric Chick, YWG, everybody, the usual suspects. And there's some new people in there too. Shouts out to y'all. Join the conversation. But it was weird. And people are emboldened. I don't know what it is about the end of 2024 going into 2025. People are putting stuff out there. And I can see why the guy for Young Turks would bring up Justin Bieber. Because there's stuff on the internet you can, if you put Odell Beckham and Justin Bieber in YouTube, it will take you to everything you need to see about how weird Hollywood is. Now, I'm not going to tell you what you're going to find on YouTube if you put Odell Beckham and Justin Bieber in the search line, but yeah, just put it in for yourself right now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to your YouTube search line and put in Odell Beckham, Justin Bieber. Look at that video and come back and tell us in the chat what you think about it. The first giveaway I'm going to have tonight, the first question. And the person who gets this right, you're not going to get it right. But you're going to have to do some searching. And if no, I got plenty of stuff to give away. But if nobody wants to win, hey, I'll be more than okay in selling this stuff. But tonight's first question. And the person who puts the answer in the chat, the first person, will be the winner. You can contact me at maasappeal@gmail.com. And that's MAASAPPEAL@gmail.com. So the first question is, the first video that I did on YouTube, what was I doing? First person to answer that question in the chat will be the winner of 2 wine glasses. I will send them to you, to the person that answers the question. My first video, activity video on YouTube, what was I doing? Now back to the conversation. And I'm waiting for someone to come back and report what they saw when they put in Odell Beckham and Justin Bieber in the search line of YouTube. It's before. That's the first video in Cincinnati, YWG. I'm saying my first video on YouTube. Not my first video in Cincinnati. You close, but close only wins in horseshoes. Nope. It's before the Dominican Republic. Quit guessing. You're gonna have to go search, man. You're gonna have to go search. I'm not no more hints. What was the first activity I was doing on my first YouTube video? First person to ask the question correctly will get 2 wine glasses mailed to them. Now, are Terrence Howard and Kanye West, should they be in fear for their life? Now, we've heard a lot of things. But no one has come out publicly and said that Puffy tried to smash them. I'm not going to say what he said verbatim again. I've already said it once for the effects. We won't do that again. Nope. Incorrect, YWG. Incorrect. But yeah, it's your boy's birthday. It's your boy's birthday. As I can see, I'm ascotted up. Got the cape on. I don't got my morning suit coat on. And the reason I don't have my morning suit coat on is because a morning suit is to be worn between 12 p.m. and dusk. You don't wear a morning suit at night. It's a formal suit for the daytime. And that is the reason I don't have the morning suit overcoat on, even though I'm sitting in my studio. Yeah. So now it's the accessories. Should I wear the cape out tonight? Or is this doing too much? I'm never doing too much. Nope. Man, you. Okay. This is the last, because YWG is going to continue to guess until he's. My first videos were filmed in Columbia, Maryland. If you don't say the right answer, I'm not going to say anything going forward. But just know that the first videos that I did were in Columbia, Maryland. Exactly, eccentric. Exactly. He's talking about the Chandelier Opera. I don't know what this dude is on. He's on one tonight. He's on one tonight. Everybody that's in there, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share this video out. And if you're so inclined, subscribe to the page. Come to the chat. Join the conversation. Has anyone went and looked up Justin Bieber, Odell Beckham in the YouTube search? Has anyone done that? Come on, MA fam. Come on, man. What are y'all doing? Who is going to look that up and report back? Because I don't, I'll give you the info. Just do a little bit of research and tell us what you found. And then we'll continue this conversation about manhood. And he made a point to say this, but I don't think it really matters. He made a point to say that the man that is doing the taking, the man that is doing the work, not the receiver, the man that is doing the work, he doesn't lose his manhood. It's the receiver that loses his manhood. I don't know how to look at that. How do we look at that? Does only the receiver lose his manhood? And maybe this is a wild conversation for us. Maybe this ain't a conversation for a Tuesday. Maybe not. But Terrence Howard is burning up the airways, and if you haven't had a chance to see Terrence Howard's interview with the Young Turks, I think you should check it out. Laura Wise in the house. Laura Wise. What Laura Wise in the house? Laura Wise. Thanks, Laura Wise, for the birthday shouts out. We got Kim in the house. We got Kim in the. That's gay spanning. I need a definition on that. I appreciate the birthday love, Laura Wise. I appreciate you. Tell Miss Wise hello. Tell Miss Alice Wise hello. Miss Alice, you know how much I love your mama. You know how much I love your mama, Laura Wise. Tell Miss Alice Wise hello. Yeah, tell Miss Alice Wise hello. Gay spanning. I don't know what is that? Gay spanning? I don't know what is that. Explain? Is that some type of explaining? I'm lost. But yeah, it's your boy's birthday, and we're on here tonight. We're talking about whatever y'all want to talk about. We can talk about. But okay, he said gay explaining, gay spanning. Okay, that's a new word. I didn't really understand it, but to each his own. And this conversation, we're not shaming anyone, to each his own, you know. What you have to answer to the maker for, that's on you. And no one can answer those questions to the creator but you. So I have no problems with what anyone does with their life. We all have free will, and people should do what pleases them. Now, I don't have to agree with it, and I don't have to accept it. I just have to respect it, and that's what I do. Exactly. Yeah, I was with you, kid. I was with you. I, I was with you, Kim K. What the heck is? Yeah, exactly. I'm glad YWG explained that, because I was just as lost as you were. But it's my birthday, y'all. It's my birthday. No one has answered the question yet. No one has answered what activity I was doing on my first YouTube video. It is 9:36. You have about 5 minutes to figure out what was Maas doing on his first video. Excuse me. We also had the rallies across America on Saturday. I forgot what the name of them were. That is right, YWG. That is correct. I was sitting on my patio giving an introduction. That was my first video on YouTube. So you won, YWG. I know you. I got your info. I'll send you. I'll put your glasses in. Yes, caramel sweets. That is what I'm talking about. If none of you all have seen that video, caramel sweets, give us a play-by-play, please. Because the man from the Young Turks, he specifically pointed out Justin Bieber. He specifically pointed out Justin Bieber. And to have that type of video on YouTube, that's crushing to the ego. And for them, YouTube, to allow that amount of those videos on YouTube lets you know that somebody at the very, very top is trying to shame him. Somebody is trying to break him. Because he can go on YouTube every day, put his name in, and that video of him and Odell Beckham, and yeah, Trey Songz is in that video too. He's the one that said, "Oh, yeah, they're all in that video." It's weird in Hollywood. Somebody is trying to break Justin Bieber, and he hasn't allowed him to. Because for that video to be on YouTube in as many iterations as it is unacceptable. And that lets you know that someone at the very top is trying to break that man. Why would that video be on YouTube? And after seeing that video, why would any woman want to mess with Odell Beckham? Not hating on him, Do what you want to do. But just come in, I mean, you got your pants below your waist, and Trey Songz was being. I don't think Trey Songz was being messy. I think Trey Songz was the lookout. The angle looks very sus. I don't think it's just the angle that looks sus. But I mean, to each his own. You know, it's weird out here. It's very, very weird out here. Some of y'all's favorite people is out here doing weird activities. Spicy Punk Rocker, I appreciate you, man. Thanks, my man. It's been a long time since you've been around, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Still here, man. I'm not going anywhere. The time is coming. The time is coming. Your time is coming too, Spicy Punk Rocker. For real, man. All our time is coming. We just gotta keep pushing. YouTube is, yeah, man. It's people think that you just get on here and you just automatically have 1,000 viewers, a million subscribers, and you're monetized. Nah, man, you gotta put in work. You gotta put in work. And then if you're like me, a habitual line crosser, you do stuff across the line, and YouTube takes 1,200 of your hours and sets you back. So yeah, I mean, I really have over 5,500 watch hours, but yeah, I did some silly activities, and YouTube spanked me. They spanked me. They spanked me. Yes, yeah, punk rocker, man. Yeah, man. We just gotta keep pushing, man. See, you didn't came through. Now I gotta come. I know you got some new videos. I gotta come check your new videos out. Anybody, if anyone here, Punk Rocker, man, put your link up. Go check out Punk Rocker. Cool dude. Spicy Punk Rocker. He has been sub to the page. We've been sub to each other's page for probably about the first 6 months that I got on here. Spicy Punk Rocker was like, man, keep going, man. You're gonna get it. You're gonna keep going. So yeah, I appreciate you, Spicy Punk Rocker, man. For real, for real. Yeah, good content. Man, tell them Spicy. Tell them Spicy. Good content. Consistency. Hit the like button on that. Hit the like button. Go check out Spicy Punk Rocker's page. Go check his page out. Yeah, man. I do a variety. I do shorts. I do reactions. I do lives. Man, I'm doing anything and everything to create engagement to get to this monetization. I'm almost there. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But yeah, what do we say about Hollywood, y'all? Do we look at all? Do we look at everyone in Hollywood suspect? Do we look at everyone in Hollywood with a side eye? Everybody in entertainment with a side eye? I think I'll be honest. Probably the only person I don't look at with a side eye is Chris Brown. Because they did everything they could to end Chris Brown. They couldn't do what he calls them now, breezy. He told y'all don't wear no red bandanas to his concert. He said he know he's breezy, but don't wear no red bandanas to his concerts this summer. It may cause you problems. He said wear brown bandanas for Brown. Yeah, breezy said don't wear no red bandanas at his concert this year. You might have problems. Spicy, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, Breezy said, do not wear red bandanas to his shows. I wonder, can I wear? Yeah, look what I look like showing up at a Brisk Breezy concert with an ascot on. That would be funny. This is a special cigar. And the reason that it's special is this is the last cigar that my best friend gave me last week. And my best friend, we've been friends since we were 19 years old. And we've been in constant contact one way or another a whole lot of those days. And my homie's gonna be gone for a minute. But when he gets back, we're gonna kick it like he never left. So yeah, this cigar right here is a special cigar. And I'm gonna smoke it later tonight. Yeah. My homie will be back in a few years. What? Uh-oh, Crumble Sweet says she got 5 events to go through this. I got a few. I know for one, I'm going to see the Wu-Tang and Run the Jewels. I'm going to see them in Columbus. I'm also going to try to go see Brisk Breezy. I've seen Chris Brown in concert before, but it's been a long time. I want to see. There is not an entertainer in music that can with Chris Brown. Can't none of them dudes that's out right now F with Chris Brown. None of them. Can't none of them dudes dance like Chris Brown. And a lot of them can't sing like Chris Brown. But they don't like Chris Brown because Chris Brown is hood. Chris Brown wouldn't bend over. When you don't bend over, they don't like it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop by and give me a bottle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Some more white Henny. Kimberly Jackson. Thank you. I love you. Ooh-wee. White Henny. I don't even, and I'm going to be honest with y'all. I am not a Henny drinker, but I love white Henny. That shit is good. But Henny, I can't drink brown Henny. Yeah, I can't drink this stuff. No. Nah. Henny is like a 40 ounce. I can't drink that stuff. I will most definitely, a bottle of white Henny would be great, Miss Jackson. Ooh wee. That put a smile. I gotta pour a little drink to that one right there. Oof. How I'm be soft? How I'm be soft? And you don't drink nothing but coolers. You still drinking Seagrams. Your idea of a strong drink is a sea breeze. Remember them look. No, I mean a clearly Canadian. Remember look clear. That's your idea of a strong drink. A clearly Canadian water. Caramel Sweets. What 5 events are you going to this summer? I said I'm going to the Wu-Tang. I'm most definitely going to see Wu-Tang and Run the Jewels in Columbus. Chris Brown is coming to Columbus. So I'm trying to go see Chris Brown. Man. Snoop Dogg is going to be the concert after one of the baseball games here in Cincinnati, August the 15th. I'm going to that. I'm going to the Cincinnati Jazz. I may be just sitting outside at the Cincinnati Jazz Fest because I wanted to see Janet. Janet Jackson was the headline for the Cincinnati Music Fest this year, and she backed out. I wanted to see Janet. No Janet. She's not coming to the Cincinnati Jazz Fest now. She talking about cookouts in King's Dominion. I hope she's not talking about King's Dominion. King's Dominion, I hate to be the bearer of bad news to everybody that's in Virginia. But King's Dominion, your big brother King's Island is here in Cincinnati. And King's Dominion has nothing on King's Island. Kings Island is the home of the beach. They got a new roller coaster that's opening this year. I don't know. I think I went to King's Dominion one time, and the only thing I did was, they don't even have any big roller coasters at King's Dominion. King's Dominion is whack. It is not King's Island. It may be in the King's family, but no, it is not. Wow, twerk off, fishing. We're coming up on 55 minutes in the show. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We got 10 people and we got 9 likes. Can I get one more like so it can be 10 people and 10 likes? Hit the like button. It helps me get into the algorithm. It helps me get into the algorithm because YouTube is most definitely not helping. Because I don't know what. Man, YouTube took about 300 of my views today. I put out 4 shorts today. And one of my shorts was almost at like 400 views. I came back an hour later, it was at 200 views. Another one of my shorts was at 380 something views. I came back, it's at 200. Why is YouTube? YouTube, I don't pay for views. I do not pay for views, YouTube. Why y'all keep, man, YouTube does not want me to be monetized. They are doing everything in their power to keep me from getting monetized. Yes, YouTube, y'all doing everything in y'all's power. Man, yeah, for real. You're right, eccentric. Can't none of these dudes out here mess with Chris Brown. Can't none of these dudes out here mess with Chris Brown. And if you don't like Chris Brown, you're a hater or a really big Rihanna fan. Chris Brown put on the show. He ain't gotta put no cherries in your mouth and break your marriage up. He ain't gotta do all that. He just gonna come out there. He gonna come out there. He gonna come out there dancing and shaking and singing. Yeah, he don't gotta no cherry pop. He ain't gotta do none of that. And you ladies that got a boyfriend or a husband, and you go and you sit in the cherry section at the Usher concert, you deserve your man to break up with you. You deserve your man to break up with you. This one man broke up, divorced his wife. He said his wife didn't even show him public displays of affection. She wouldn't even hold his hand, wouldn't give him no sugar in public, wouldn't acknowledge him in public. But she was in at the Usher concert grinding on Usher and moaning and yeah. She came home and divorce papers were waiting on her. So ladies, if you got a man or you got a husband or you got a good guy that you're talking to, do not sit at the front row of the Usher concert. It could be the best decision you make in terms of your relationship. What? What? What is this dude talking about? This dude is all over the place. Jello wrestling. What WG, man? Where did you? You over there watching Glow again? The gorgeous ladies of wrestling. You over there watching Glow again, man? And Chroma Sweets is the champ of Jello wrestling? Oh wow. So yeah, 53 rotations. 53. This is what 53 looks like. This is what 53 feels like. Yeah, I'm still out here jigging. Your boy don't take no Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't do that. I don't have to. I'm 53 years old. No Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Health is in order. And I love being single. We got the usual misfits arguing in the chat. If y'all want a good laugh, check out YWG and Chrome Sweets. They're like the odd couples, Felix and Oscarina. They argue every week. They go back and forth. Felix and Oscarina, the odd couple. Now they talking about couch cushions. Ladies, we got RP in the house. We got RP in the house. If y'all ain't seen RP, y'all need to go over and check out RP. Ooh wee, RP. She drops. RP's driving. Yeah, don't be messing with your makeup and looking in the mirror. You look good. Yeah, keep your eyes on the road, RP. Keep your eyes on the road. Boy, y'all like some kindergartners, man. Where my See when they come around, I have to walk. Remember how you had that teacher? You had that teacher that had the paddle in his back pocket, like his wallet. He had to keep that paddle in his back pocket because for bad people all the time. That's who I am. I'm that teacher that was walking around school with the paddle in my back pocket. Yeah, if you ain't checked out the ladies with I Talk, go check them out. Go check their page out. They do game night on Saturdays. They've been going on live a lot lately. Go check the ladies of I Talk out. They do a whole lot of game playing, a lot of talking. Yeah, go check them out. Jim Jackson, you crazy. You crazy. Y'all crazy. Something wrong with you. Hey, I'm gonna have to make a trip to Columbus. I gotta go get that white Hennessy. Yeah, I gotta go to Columbus. Gotta go to Columbus. I'm not gonna wait till the Chris Brown or the Wu-Tang concert to come to Columbus. I'm coming to Columbus to get that bottle of white Henny from you, Kim. So be on the lookout. When I say I'm here, I know one. I gotta go to that little. It's a it's a barbecue place in downtown Columbus that I go to every time I come there. I love that place. I most definitely gotta go there. But yeah, I purposely didn't bring up Mr. Orange. We don't need to. I mean, I did talk about the rally, but I talked about that for 2 seconds. But yeah, we don't even want. I don't even want. I don't want to talk about tariffs. I don't want to talk about Orange Man. I don't want to talk about nothing. And if you seen some of the cars that I seen in China, I want a Chinese car. I'm sorry, y'all. I want a Chinese car. Up fresh off the boat. You must have went on. You must have went on a. You went on a cruise. You went on one of them. You went on one of them wild people cruises. Well, I don't care what kind of cruise you went. You brought some white Henny back. And you offered me one for my birthday. I'm coming to get a bottle of white Henny. Believe that. Believe that. Wow. Wow. That dude attracts flies? Wow. Yeah. Okay. He attracts flies. But yeah, we coming up on an hour. We just crossed the hour. I'm trying to see what the deal is. Trying to see what the deal is with the homies. Because before I go out by myself, I'll sit in here and drink. Because I'm to the point, I want to go out. I want to go have a good time. But yeah, those Chinese cars, oh my gosh. I want a Chinese car. Hey man, them Chinese MTG or GTM or woo woo. Hey man, and then what's the little dude? I Show Speed. He's from Cincinnati. The guy I Show Speed. He's from Cincinnati. He don't really like Cincinnati women too much, but he's from Cincinnati. But I Show Speed. He's been in China doing streams for. They have a flying car. I Show Speed was the first, I guess, the first American to ride it. China got some cars. China got some cars. That Chinese company, GTM, GTP, GT something. Woo! I'm talking about they cars is blowing. They cars is coming automatically with I forgot what it is when you crab walk. You come with the crab walk where your car drives sideways but it's going straight. Then they have one car that jumps. You can make it jump, and they got cars that. Hey, China got some cars. You want to see some cars? Put Chinese cars in YouTube search line. Oh my gosh, they got some ish. Them Chinese cars were no joke. The Chinese cars that I've seen, basically they put 100% tariff on the Chinese cars because basically they're much better than American cars in terms of technology and everything. And then they're cheaper than American cars. So they couldn't let them send them cars over here for what they're selling them for, because they'll run everybody out of. Chinese cars ain't no joke. Chinese cars ain't no joke. BDY. Yes. BDY. That's the Chinese car. Woo woo. Them BDY cars ain't no joke. No joke. BD woo woo. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull one up. It's BYD. Hey man. BYD is not playing for real. And BYD is also the company that came out with the first flying car. Yeah, they're not gonna let they're not going to. They're not gonna let these. Yeah, I want y'all to see this car. They're not gonna let these cars come to. They're most definitely not gonna let these cars come to America. These cars is jumping over potholes automatically. These cars is jumping over potholes. But it's your boy's birthday. Now, for giveaway number 2. You probably really need to be a YouTuber or to have watched YouTube to know who this person is. But in YWG, you can't win this. So don't answer. Who is the largest YouTuber that I have had on my platform. Who is the largest YouTuber that I've had on my platform? I've done a couple videos with this YouTuber, and this YouTuber comes around from time to time. He's a big YouTuber. You don't really have to. I'm small, dude. Yeah, I'm what you call them. What they call us. What, I forgot what Corey Holcomb called us. Yeah, small YouTubers. But who is the largest YouTuber that I've had on my platform? And he's pretty large. He does have a. Yeah. I can attest. Whoever answers that question, I got a coaster and a wine glass for you. Match. Who is the largest YouTuber that I've had on my platform? And I'm going to end this show probably in the next 15 or 20 minutes. I'm waiting to see what my. Who is the largest YouTuber I've had on my platform, RP? They're large. It's not the ladies of I. The ladies of iTalk are yeah. Y'all grown a lot since I first came. Y'all have grown a lot. I've grown a lot too, but you all have grown a lot. But now this YouTuber's yeah. This YouTuber's yeah. This YouTuber big big. I'm lucky. This YouTuber. This YouTuber really got me started on YouTube. This YouTuber was like, you should do a page, man. You're in, man. You cool. He was like, you cool. You need to do a page. Y'all crazy. But the ladies of our time, y'all, don't even, another year, y'all might be the largest. Y'all might be the largest. In about a year. But now, this YouTuber has over, hold on, I'm pretty sure it got over 100,000. Let me go see. That ain't what I want. I'll tell you how many. I'll tell you how many subscribers. Okay. The person that I'm talking about has 158,000 subscribers. That's the only. That's the only. It's the only clue I'm gonna give. 400. Man, 400 away from 6,000 subscribers. I'm stuck. I got one subscriber today. I'm at 2,000 and something. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. But yeah, the YouTuber I'm talking about has 158,000 subscribers. My subscriber, I got one new subscriber today on my birthday. Thank you, new subscriber. Shouts out to you. What? I'm I'm telling these dudes, I'm waiting on them. They talking about they about to watch the show. I'm about to end the show. Yeah, most definitely. I'm coming through. I will be through. RP. Yeah, it's time to grow. But you know when you know, I'll be honest. When you do those grow lives, People will add you, and then you add them, and then they take you off after they get your subscription. So I do that sometimes. Sometimes they can be good, but for the most part, I like organically. I like the people who come and engage and like the conversations and come back and sub to the page. When I do those grow lives, like I said, you'll get 10 or 15 subscribers, and a week later, all 15 of those subscribers are gone. YWG said, ladies, I talk got the I can. Hey, RP, boy, RP. But that's fair. Yeah, yeah. Chill out. Chill out. That's family. Chill out. RP do look good, though. But chill out. Chill out. 400. The ladies at RP are 400 away from 6K. Go over and check their page out. Sub to the page. Watch some of the videos. Now, if you're a lady, now I will say this. I like the ladies of iTalk page because I like the conversations. But if you're a lady, you will most definitely like the page. The conversations are geared to ladies winning. We'll say that. The conversations are geared to ladies winning. Sometimes at the expense of men. Not all the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. YWG gonna say, nah, I mean, RP's not. She ain't really my family neither. But yeah, I'm being, yeah. Yeah, they do. They love on the men too. They love on the men. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front. But yeah, I had to put the cape. I had to put the cape on for y'all. I had to put the cape on for y'all. Yeah, I'm talking about. It's almost check-in time. It's almost check-in time. No, not that. No, let me chill out. Let me check in. Ain't nothing that you want to say right now. Yeah, ain't no checking in. Yeah, I take that back. I retract that last statement. Ain't no checking in. But yeah, my dudes that I'm waiting on to come here to say we was gonna go get a drink, they talking about they about to watch the show. Mm-mm, not pimpish. More like I went to the art museum today, and there was a sculpture of a dude with a cape on, dressed nice. So y'all know I took a picture of that. I gotta post it. I'm gonna post it on my community page. Yeah, I found my sculpture twin, cape and all. But I couldn't. I went to the museum by myself, and there was no one around to take a picture of me standing next to the sculpture of the man in the cape. So I just took a picture of that sculpture. But it's really nice. It's really nice. It's really nice. But yeah, it's time to go out, have a couple cocktails. I may even speak to a woman tonight. Y'all know I don't approach her. I may speak tonight. Probably not. But I am going to go have me a drink with the homies. And end this night on a high note. I got 2 more hours, or an hour and 40 minutes till my day is over. Then it's back to the usual grind. But I really, really appreciate everybody coming through. and making my birthday a good one. I can't even front. I got a good set of people that I interact with on YouTube, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I look at people's pages and I try to watch them because I remember the day that I started when I did my first live and I didn't have nobody watching me. I had 0 viewers, 0, no viewers. Yeah, today's my birthday. You know, I identify as a 21-year-old. So it's my 21st birthday. Again, because you can identify as what you want to identify now. So I identify as a 21-year-old man. And can't nobody tell me that I ain't 21. You can't tell these dudes they not no girl. You can't tell these girls they not no boy. So you can't tell me that I'm not 21. But yeah, we're going to see Brisk Breezy. We're going to see Brisk Breezy, the Wu-Tang, Run the Jewels. I'm pretty sure there's some other concerts that are going to come up. But yeah, those are the 2 concerts that I'm really looking forward to this summer. See Brisk Breezy and the Wu-Tang. This will be their final tour together as a group. So if you've never seen the Wu-Tang, you may want to go see the Wu-Tang if they're near you this summer, because after this tour, there won't be no more Wu-Tang Clan. You will only be able to see versions of the group. Yeah. If anybody needs merch, if you need merch, even if it's not something to sell, if you want something for you and you want it personalized, you want Caramel Sweets made all of my merch. T-shirts, wine glasses. Oh, YWG. Here's one of your glasses right here, YWG. And here's your other one. I'll give you two of the same set. Nobody has answered the question of who is the largest YouTuber that's been on my platform. And for that person, there is a wine glass and a coaster. And yes, all of this stuff that I am showing you, Caramel Sweets made all of this. She made all this merchandise. She made these glasses. She made my glow-in-the-dark coffee mug. So anything that you're looking for, Caramel Sweets can make it. And she's not going to tear a hole in your pocket. Now, we don't put no pinkies up. We don't do that. I hold my glass just like this, like a fist. Just in case something happened, I pow somebody right in the face. You got your pinky up like this, and you punch somebody, you're gonna break your pinky. So, yeah, I keep pinky in the cup. The shirts I got, they not gonna fit you. You need a 6X. Damn, I ain't mean to put you out there like that though, man. That 6X. I think he's trying to say something about my shirts. My shirts fit me, brother. My shirts fit me. You don't want to go need a 6, 10, now 10X. He need to now. For I'm gonna tell you, Carmen Sweets. He need the Dank DeMoss size. Whatever size you make it for Dank DeMoss, that's the one. That's the one he need. He need the Dank DeMoss. And if y'all don't know who Dank DeMoss is, that's the chick who tried to sue. That's the chick that got a front thong. They made her some. She got a front thong for her front booty. Wow. Oh, okay. She got 5X hoodie. That might be like a picnic table cover or something. Damn, YWG. He need a Dank DeMoss size. Oh man, them two is like cats and dogs. Hey, they too funny, too funny. She said she got a 5X hoodie on hand. Is that gonna be big enough, YW? I think it might be too big by the looks of YWG's emoji. He's hot. He be alright. But yeah, this has been your boy Maas. It's been my 53rd rotation around the sun party. My 21st birthday party because I identify as a 21-year-old. I identify as a 21-year-old. Wow. Damn, you put him out there like that. Put him out there like that. Yeah, YWG didn't like that. Wow. Okay, y'all getting. She said she gonna make a mask to cover your face. YWG. Oh yeah, here they go, y'all. Here they go. Uh oh. See, I was getting ready to end the show. I can't. I'm gonna have. Am I gonna end the show on that? I'll make a man. You gonna make him a mask to cover his face? Damn, wide up. Yeah, man. One of my homeboys tried to hit me up today to talk about I ain't got no hair on my face, and I had to tell him I don't need no. I don't have no ugly to cover up. I don't have no ugly to cover up. Ask that dude with that big beard to shave his beard off. Motherfucker face look like a little turtle up under all that hair. Yeah, I don't have no ugly to cover up, so I don't need a beard. I don't need no facial hair. I don't have no ugly to cover up. Yeah. So take that to my brother who hit me up talking about I got bare face. Dang. They getting wild, and you gonna make it. You gonna make the mask to cover his face to say I eat peach. Wow, wow. Something is wrong with y'all. Nobody has answered the question. You two are nuts. We'll be back Thursday. It'll be back to the regular scheduled adult conversations with Maas Appeal. I have the thumbnail and the show up tomorrow. I got a couple of good topics that I've been doing some research on. I didn't have any shows last week. Um, like I said, I don't really talk about my personal life, but I have my own business and I do government contracting. And I won my first government contract. It's for 5 years. And I had to get a lot of processes set up because today, my birthday, was the actual day that the company that's working up under me started doing the work today. So the reason that I didn't have any shows last week was because I was busy setting up the payment process and the invoicing processes for my new government contract. I got all the information. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm back. I'm back. I appreciate you, Carmel Sweet. Yeah. So yeah, your boy won his first government contract. Now, it ain't no big contract, but I got money coming in for the next 5 years every other month. I can't front on that. So now it's just about doing that same process over and over and winning more and more contracts. So that was good. That was that was mentally reassuring for me to finally be able to win a government contract after submitting about 50 or 60 bids. and losing out on, like, I would have won several other contracts, but I lost on technicalities. I didn't include a form, or yeah, just different things, obstacles that kept coming up. But finally, I got that first win under my belt. So now it's just about doing that same process over and over and winning more. And I think I got like 15 more that I'm working on now. I started making calls on the first few. I got some promising phone calls. So I got two companies that I'm gonna be working with for two separate bids. They're going to give me their estimates next week, and then I'll take their estimates and put my upcharge on it, write all the paperwork and everything out, and do the submissions, and it's a waiting game. But I'll probably do a show. That may be the show that I do Thursday. I think I'm gonna do it. My next show Thursday may be on government contracting, how to start a government contracting business. I've been doing this government contracting for about 2.5 years full time. And like I said, in the 2.5 years, I've submitted probably about 80 to 100 bids in 2 years. But this the end of 2024 and up to now, I submitted about 60, and I won one of those. So it's always a good thing. But I kind of knew that I had won it because I got a phone call from the agency about a month and a half ago, and they asked me if the bid that I gave them was still a good bid. And I reached out to the company that was working with me, and they was like, "Yeah, it's still good." And I informed them that it was good, and yeah. When did YWG come out the corner? But yeah, that will probably be my next show that I do Thursday. I'll probably do a show on how to start a government contracting business. I'll talk about it, but if there's anybody that really wants to start a government contracting business, basically I can help you from a consultant standpoint on everything, how getting it all set up, and then basically giving you some tutelage on the different databases that you can access to get that information. As well, most companies charge $500 or more to help you get signed up on sam.gov. If you really wanted to start a government contracting program, I can help you do it for a fraction of the cost. But I'll probably talk about that on Thursday, how to start a government contracting business. So be on the lookout. They're not showing up. They're not coming through. But I'm still going to go out and have a drink, solo, dolo. I'm used to doing things on my own. Went to the art museum today by myself, so yeah, I gotta go and smoke this cigar for the homie. But like I said, I appreciate everybody coming through and hollering at your boy on his birthday. Y'all made the birthday a little bit more special than it already was. And I appreciate y'all taking time out y'all's day to come holler at your boy. Until we talk again.
Lab Addicts Music Group.
This is Conversations with Maas.
And this has been the birthday show, 53 rotations. This is what 53 looks and feels like. I'm ready. I feel 25. Yeah. Ain't nothing changing. It's gonna get better.
Lab Addicts
I might start doing a workout show because I'm back on my workouts. This your boy,